I'm not gonna lie, I used to be envious and jealous, and that got me fucked up, and I'm here to talk about it today. Jealousy, I would say, stems from wanting a particular thing from someone's life. I would say I really admired this person's relationship and how that person was being loved on and their definition of love. And I turned out that it was not love that was going on. It was more of abuse and more of things that need to be communicated behind closed. I feel like jealousy is a trait that, or something, a feeling that a lot of people have in today's society, and we just don't know it. Pair that with being envy about that person and what they have going on in their life and why I don't have the things that they have. It's a really difficult pair to pair it with the two, because I feel like being jealous is just a whole different other thing, and also being jealous to the point where you haven't told the person that you're jealous of them is another point. It's so important that we sit and think about why we're jealous of this person and what was the reason of the jealousy, and like, why are you jealous of them, you know? Everybody, again, is in their own path and their own wavelength of things, and I feel like just being jealous would just hold you back 10 times. Again, a lot of people are jealous of their friends, jealous of their relationships, jealous of whether they got a job or not, jealous of X, Y, and Z, right? But you don't know behind closed doors if that jealousy, sorry guys, there's a fucking fly in here, if that jealousy and that enviness stems from yourself, that you have these thoughts and these emotions and these feelings because you're not really sitting down and having a conversation with yourself. Why do I feel jealous in this situation? I shouldn't be feeling jealous. I should be feeling proud of my friend, proud of that they got a new job, proud that they are in they are going through stuff behind closed doors, you know? Let's say being jealous and being envious when I was that kind of person. I'm not that kind of person now. Being that person, I'll look back on the character traits and the things that I was doing and the things that you know, just I wasn't at the right state of mind. It's so important that we look at our past selves and our present selves and we compare the two and say, like, okay, like, this is improvement. This is something that I used to do, and I used to be jealous about certain people and certain things and what they have going on with their life, but I'm not fixated and infatuated with my own life, and it's really hard, you know, not to be jealous or envious in this generation. I'm gonna hold you because a lot of people like to move fast with things, right? In this generation, we move fast with everything: relationships, jobs, cars. We want everything at anything and everything in plain sight. But with everything and anything, right, there's a lot of consequences. You feel like you're very overwhelmed, you're not focused on your mental health, you are focused on things that are really taking over you, right? And that's why I love taking my time, and I love just being off of social media especially, and just not factuating with other people's lives and what they have going on. Yes, being envious and being jealous really got me fucked up because it's just not a feeling that I want to have. And being a friend that was jealous of somebody's relationship and behind closed doors, it was just chaos, really made me think in a different perspective that I shouldn't be jealous. I should be proud, and you have to let that person go through the stages of what they got going on, you know? The last thing that I want to say, right? Jealousy stems from some place in the heart, in your soul. It stems from some place, but you gotta figure that out yourself. And that was the first step that I did when I got out of a friendship. I was like, why did I gossip? Why did I do certain things that I shouldn't have done? Why did I was quick to say that, you know, X, Y, and Z, and why was I jealous? Why was I envious? And that's because I never experienced the things that she experienced. But again, from what I know now, I don't want to experience goddamn shit. leave that alone. I want to be far away from that shit, because the things were so extremely bad. Again, I'm not on here to talk about other people's business, but I'm gonna let you guys know it was not positive shit at all. So yeah, if you have deep, dark jealousy about your friends, or you're envious and you have a lot of thoughts and want to spill it out, start journaling about it and start actually doing some self-care, because it stems from you, and it just stems from what you want to pursue in life, and what do you want to like have, what aura do you want to have when people look at you, what kind of friendships do you want to have. You don't want people who are talking behind your back, being a backstabber. You don't want people who are jealous behind closed doors, as we said. So it's very important to write down and talk to somebody about it. Not your friends, because they're gonna be like, what the fuck, you're not a good friend. But go to therapy. Therapy is I feel like it, again, as I said, therapy is not free like anything else in this society. Everything you gotta pay for. But go to therapy, speak about it, about jealousy, because jealousy is not a great feeling to have, nor is it a good dynamic being in a friendship or relationship, but yeah, bye.